Hey gentlemen, it's so great to be back with you, and I'm excited about what God is doing in your life and what He's doing in mine. And it's pretty awesome that God has called us to be the men of God in these last days. Now, last time I was with you, we talked about authority and how God has placed men in authority over our households especially. Now, with authority comes great responsibility, and we spent a little time talking about that. But we talked about how our actions and our words are authoritative, and they're giving access either to God or to the devil in our life and in our families. So in order to get our mouth and our actions right, what's very important is that we're thinking right. If we think right, we'll confess right. And if we confess right, we'll have God's stuff in our life. If our believing is wrong, it's because our thinking is wrong. And if they're wrong, our confession will be wrong, and we'll be giving access to the devil in our life. But when these three things are right, our thinking, our believing, and our confession, I'm telling you, the wellspring of God will flow into your life and into your family, and you will love the fruit of it. Mark 11:22 and 23 says, "Have faith in God." Jesus answered, "I tell you the truth, if anyone says to this mountain, 'Go throw yourself into the sea,' and does not doubt in his heart, but believes what he says will happen, it will be done for him. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you've already received it, and it will be yours." Notice first, our faith is in God. Then we believe and not doubt. And third, we say. And when we say, we have what we say. That's when it manifests into our life. Now think about this in the context of being in the authority over your own household. If your believing is not in line with what God says, then your confession won't be either. And as one in authority, your beliefs and confessions, your words, they affect everything under your authority. Proverbs says the power of life and death are in the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Luke says out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So now that we understand that what we say affects everything in our dominion, we need to be careful that we're watching what we're saying. But more importantly, we need to work on renewing our mind. Next time I meet with you, we'll talk a little bit about that so we get our thinking right, which will get our believing right, which will get our confession right, which will bring a wellspring of life into our family and into our households and into our life. So God bless you. We'll catch you soon.